Okay, we're going to talk about linear equations, graphs, and functions. Let's take a look at some definition. This graph that you see here is a relationship between two variables in an equation. So we use this x-axis, and then here would be the y-axis. This is called the Cartesian or rectangular coordinate system. As you see in this grid system, used to draw the graphs. We're going to see how to draw the line on this graph. This is named after its developer, Rene Descartes, in year 1696 to 1650. That was a long time ago. And this is the man responsible for this graph. Obviously, this picture in the math book. All right, let's take a look at what we have here. We have the x-axis here, the y-axis, and this would divide this graph into 4 regions here, 4 quadrants. We use this Greek numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the horizontal line is called the x-axis, and the vertical line is known as the y-axis. Now we need to know how to plot the order pairs on this graph. Each of the pairs of the number, like 3, 2, or -5, 6, or 4, -1. These are the examples of the order pairs, or a point on the graph. This point here is known as the origin, 0, 0, and we're going to see how to locate the points. So if I were going to plot this point 3 and -4 on the Cartesian coordinate system, I would locate on the first number here corresponding to the x-axis. I'm going to move from 0, 3 units to the right, and then I'm going to move down 4 units, as you can see here. So this would be my point here. This would be the point 3 and -4. So the order of these is important. First number here corresponds to the x-axis, and the second number here corresponds to y-axis here. So if it's negative, you go down or left. If it's positive, you go right or up. The linear equation in 2 variables is an equation that can be put in the form ax plus by is equal to c. The a, b, and c are real numbers. And these are the examples. This is called the standard form. So every time somebody asks you to write the equation in standard form, that's what they mean. They wanted to write as ax plus by is equal to c. That's the standard form. So both of these examples are the standard form, because I'm going to write the x first, and then y, and then here would be my constant c. That's the standard form. Ax plus by is equal to c. The different forms that we're going to look at now for writing the linear equation, and this is one of them.